varit Gurra dock, men det försöker. Ja. I'll do it on my own.
Vad transition använder eller? Pre-game talk.
I can hear myself. Perfect. Great. Ha. Nice. You were quick. Welcome everyone. I'm assuming people can hear me. Doing a bit of a sound test. Having the great Jonathan not playing today, which is great because then he can help us with the setup. And next to me we have no one. Also known as Gurra, which is kind of how we played last time. He didn't show up. Poor guy. And that's the best part. We can roast him without him even being here. Hey Sab. I'm currently roasting Gurra for not being here.
Oh,
because this is, I don't know, but this was basically his performance last game. He didn't show up.
Yeah, I'll find him.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, hope you guys are enjoying your lunch. I have yet to eat. Let's see if we can find Gurra. I saw that people were practicing, starting to get into death matches. And here we have Gurra. That sound you're hearing is the wonderful sound of Max Burgers
Do you want a burger?
being ate. Sure. Alright. Cool. And I was obviously not roasting you while you were gone.
I brought you a burger.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm saying I didn't roast you.
Yeah.
Cool. This is an excellent experience. You get to see me eat and cast at the same time.
Yeah, ASMR. Mukbang.
True. Aren't you supposed to eat a lot of food then?
Yeah. Be like a super tiny Asian girl eating 12 pounds of food.
Yeah, I feel like I may not have the required requirements to be able to do a mukbang then. I'm neither an Asian girl or have a lot of food right now.
What is this up here? Saddes mysana.
Yeah. You got demoted. Not on my request, but I will fight you to the death to keep it. So how's it going in Diablo 4 for you? More important games.
I haven't really played that much. Other stuff has gotten in the way. I recently moved, for example.
Really?
Yeah.
Where you go?
From Kristineberg to Kristineberg. Same street. I moved like 200 yards. So that was nice. Yards. Why don't you use yards?
Because you play World of Warcraft, I don't know.
I guess.
Like everything is in yards there. Anyways, what do you think about the match today? We have
So it's
Goosebumps versus 5RACOONS.
yeah.
Mustafa's team versus Team CEO.
This might be the highest skill game
Yeah,
so far in the Bonanza.
really, and that's a
Which
game
is
without-
like, you know, to be fair, it's the winners bracket final.
a game
so-
without Michelle being the highest skill game.
Yeah, like the average skill
Yeah.
of all 10 people in the lobby. So I expect to see a lot of. I want this to go to overtime almost.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be a pretty even game.
Yeah.
Having said that, Mustafa does make sure that games do not go even historically. He does have a way of closing things out, playing from home today. So let's see if home advantage gives him any.
Yeah. I felt like we need to check with Frederick, but Frederick played the elimination game where they kicked us out from home.
From home, yeah.
And you can tell when people are comfortable on their own setups, they just play better.
Yep. Vugo famously playing that game that he did lose against you guys.
Yeah. But he almost out Michelle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the game that I've named the Battle of the Titans because literally just
two people
two people. It was like, you know, you're like in Attack on Titans, you know, they're just two fighting and then there's these little dudes running around just exactly. That wasn't for you were one of those little dudes.
Yeah.
In that game. But yeah, I mean, it's today's game. You might be right. I'm thinking. Sorry, I'm thinking maybe the previous team. I'm trying to remember what they're called. Hokusu.
Yeah, Jonathan's team.
Yeah, that team is pretty scary too. I would say they have a very high average skill level.
Yeah, I like. This is gonna sound backwards, but I think like I said, I think this is gonna be the highest average skill level game so far. But whoever gets knocked down and meets Hokusu in the losers bracket final, that's gonna be an even more intense game, high level play game.
I want to see Goosebumps versus Hokusu.
Yeah,
that's a matchup.
I mean the rematch.
Yeah.
Because Goosebumps won on Lotus when me and Michelle were casting.
Yeah. But that was also was it a Swift play?
No, that was like, and that actually went like 2-2, 3-2, 4-4, 6-6,
Yeah.
8-8, 9-9.
Because I feel like Hokusu and Goosebumps, they are currently the teams to beat.
Yeah, and they're so evenly matched.
Yep.
Like
But I don't want. Yeah. Not like Goosebumps. Sorry. 5RACOONS and Hokusu.
Hokusu.
Those
Yeah.
two, I really want to see that matchup. But I don't want to take it too much away from Goosebumps because they do have some aim stars there too.
Oh yeah,
Robin?
for sure. Robin, I think Robin might be like most in the zone
Yeah.
of everyone right now.
Have you
Like,
seen how close his screen is to his
oh yeah,
face?
like it's 2 inches from his face
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. It's getting closer and closer.
Yeah, I think so.
But I heard him say that after this bonanza, he's gonna quit Valorant
Yeah, that's usually what happens with.
because he's
Valorant.
really playing his heart out now, and I think he's gonna burn out.
Yeah.
Especially if they reach grand finals and they win. Then he's gonna do a sub, say I fucking won it all. I'll never play again.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Yeah, we've been live for a
Yeah.
while.
Actually, I need to go fetch my snooze. So finish your burger, Sade, and Anton is gonna get set up in
Cool.
the observer role,
Yes.
and I'll be back.
Real Swedish problems. Have to get my snooze. I didn't even pay for it. I didn't pay for it. Gurra got me a burger.
You have to ask. You have to say my question because you can't hear me.
What?
You have to tell the question.
What was your question?
Who bought it?
Oh, Gurra. Yeah. Who bought it? He's asking. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the best kind of food. Free. That's a spice I'll never say no to. Mm. Something weird about being a student. The student feeling never dies. You're always just like looking for free food. You ever do that? You go to your parents' place and you just eat like you're gonna die the next day? And then you're like, yeah, now I'm set for a week.
Where the hell is the mouse?
I obviously have a mom from India, so she always makes food enough for an entire village. Which is nice. We never run out of food. It's that kind of household, you know, where you can, if you're hungry, you can go in the middle of the night, open up the fridge, and there'll be like 6 things to eat. There's definitely something I miss. My fridge is more like there'll be 6 things to drink, and they'll all be expired. So it's a whole different kind of setup in my place. Didn't really transfer over that part of the Indian culture. Some may call me stupid. I call myself also stupid. Anyways, we're getting set up here. I can see on Anton's observer screen here that we have attackers, defenders coming in to the lobby, and hopefully we'll get going soon. As I mentioned earlier, Mustafa obviously joining us from remote. Other than that, I think I won't say pretty much everyone he is here in at the office.
Which burger is it?
Creole Junior, but 2 of them. Okay, 1 to Sade. That's right, and that's left.
I'm very thankful for that. So,
Ba-ba-da-ba. Oh, these egg chairs. Love them and hate them at the same time.
I'm gonna get my drink.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. But I must say, this streaming setup that we've had going for this bonanza is really growing on me. Like,
Yeah?
I really like this setup.
It's nice, yeah. I like it too. It's only this table that's like it's hanging on by
Yeah.
a thread. Like, it's so rickety, and we've attached 2 big microphones to it.
Yeah, it's hanging on by a thread right now.
Yep.
But yeah, because last office had more of a, okay, all the good radio hosts, you get like these big fancy.
Yeah, that was like a proper podcast setup,
Yeah.
you know. That would be cool to have a Stryda podcast where we just like randomly interview.
Shoot the shit for.
Yeah, just randomly
hours.
interview a person for an hour,
Yeah,
and you get to know a person. Like, you get to know your colleagues a bit.
we could have a 5-hour special with Tommy.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
exactly.
Tommy, start from the beginning. Childhood, go.
Exactly.
Then we just sit there.
I feel like Tommy's an individual. We might need a few parts we can't cover in an hour. We might just get through like first grade by 1 hour.
Yeah,
His life seems to be an anomaly and a mystery to most people.
a beautiful mystery. Shout out to Tommy if you're there in the kitchen right now.
Yep. He's always lying on the couch nowadays, like some French guy.
Yeah, like what is that about?
I don't know. I think he's.
Oh, are we actually getting into the game?
Yes. Enough about Tommy. Over to Bind. Oh, I'm so
You're so
effing
happy.
that we're playing a map that I actually know and enjoy. Actually, we did play Haven last time, which was a map I do know as well. I'm a bit of a boomer when it comes to Valorant. I only played the maps that were in beta,
Yeah.
and then once they released Fracture, I uninstalled the game.
By the way, let's do a shout out to JJ, who once again for the 54th time this Bonanza subs. This time he's subbing for Arvid, who's away.
I saw that. I called him the whore that's being passed around the party, because he's literally in every game and he always gets fucked.
Sab, that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
But yeah, you know.
Oh, by the way,
somebody has to do it.
I promised Sab that I'm only gonna speak in like euphemisms and riddles.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep it family friendly from my side. You can do whatever.
I'm
Because
always
Sab only wrote Gura, keep it family friendly.
I always keep it family friendly. All right, going into bind here. Do we see an interesting map or interesting agent picks rather? Obviously, every team would have to have a Sage. I feel like that's almost like a given at this point. Otherwise, we have a pretty unique setup.
Yeah.
No other mirror matchups from what I can tell.
But I think it's like perhaps that we see Tobias on the Sage. I know he used to play a lot of Sage, but then he kind of switched over to more duelist
And
agents.
we have Mustafa on Yoru, which we know
Yeah.
has been a terror because nobody can ever tell where he's going and nobody ever knows where he is at, and he always knows where you're at.
I mean, you just have to admit that Conrad is right when he says that he's kind of mastered that agent, at least for this level of play.
Yep.
Like, I'm not saying he could take it to the VCT finals, but in the Bonanza, in this setting, with the people we have playing, he can make, like, such flashy plays with Euro.
Absolutely. And that might be the second most terrifying thing in this game,
Yeah.
is that Conrad was right.
Okay, so second team then. I don't see any big surprises. Like, we can't see...
Not really. How are I know in one of the games, the one that knocked out our Anton team, unfortunately, the Baba Yagas, they were running way too many like duelists without a single smoker.
Yeah, that was the first thing
Yes.
Michelle mentioned.
Yeah, so do we have enough smokers on both sides? Let's just do that check to begin with. We have Jet on the
Yeah, Jet and Omen is
on the side of the Goosebumps.
Right.
Jet and Omen, exactly. Yeah, so some smokes at least. Let's see if they'll spread them out, though. They won't, though. They have Jet and Omen on the same side, meaning B side will be completely smokeless, right? Because that new, not Reyna, but she looks totally like Reyna girl. Fade.
Yeah, the Turkish assassin.
Sure. She has no smokes, right?
No, she has the horn to reveal people. She has the ultimate to make them go deaf. But okay, let's see here. The pistol around, gearing up for a B take.
Yep, looks like it. They'll have two people defending there, but they're slowly going forward here.
Yeah.
Spike still not committed anywhere.
Like weird contact play with the wave there in the beginning from Eric, but
yeah.
They know now.
They're
all rotating.
Yeah, they want to do a split thing here. Omen coming from behind there. That could be a good angle.
The CEO.
Yep.
But this is going slow.
Chief Executive Omen.
Oh, this is going to pop up now.
Okay. Joppe has a really good position here. CEO, show me your skills.
But Yuan is the master of mistiming. Like, you think it's going to be a duel, but then suddenly it's not.
But now they're too far in. I think Johan just made them maybe gone a bit too slow, because now he's just going to be on a standard retake. He might have a good angle here, though. And never mind, because JJ is going to greet him with a nice headshot. Haircut delivered. Here we have Robin here with a lethal sheriff, but never mind, lethal my ass. Mustafa makes quick work of him. Mustafa killing down Cecilia. Mustafa killing down Joachim. This is now the Mustafa show, as generally it tends to be. He knows exactly where this person is, and will get taken down. Augie caught him with his pants down.
That actually counted as a wallbang through the illusion.
Oh, wow.
Augie is on fire.
Wow, okay. Where's this Frenchman been hiding?
But he doesn't have time now.
Oh, World War II flashbacks. You may have to give this one up.
Do some economic damage on the way out, perhaps.
Oh, can you do something?
Nah, that was
taken
close.
out by the bomb. Good try. Close, but no cigar.
But that looked confident from Augie. I really like that pistol round. Like, even though they lost,
I know.
that's what you want to see.
That was a good one. Catching Mustafa, who obviously took down 3 people.
Yeah.
Very well played from him.
So how much do you think it matters that Mustafa is at his own setup at home?
For me personally, it matters quite a bit.
Yeah.
For other people, maybe not so much.
Follow-up questions. Do you think that's why he took vacation?
That would be very...
I mean, he's a smart man.
He is a smart man. I will neither confirm or deny that.
Okay, let's see the shenanigans in
They have the
here.
weapon advantage on the attackers. Mustafa will get spotted out there doing a bunch of bullshit, and
Oh, that's such a nice play from Mustafa.
he teleported right in front of him and just headshot him. Again, no one really understands how this champion or this agent works, but he clearly does. Oh, this A side is theirs. Already taken out 3 people now. Cecilia, Joachim, and Johan, all 3 dead. This is going to be a tough retake.
Superoban though with the kill on Olsen.
Oh, good start.
And another kill.
good start. Takes down 2. That's some economic damage. 1 versus 3. This is going to be a tricky retake. Will he just try to do some damage here? Augie left on his own again. They smoked him off perfectly. Did they see him though is the question, or was that just a
Where are you?
what the, oh okay, I'd missed that, but the plant came out really late there.
Yeah, that's Vugo wouldn't be happy with that.
No, he'd be screaming at
Yeah.
that's
Where's the fucking plant?
exactly, yeah. Oh,
I
that's a
mean, look
good
at that! Like the
That's
the
a
confidence
confidence.
from France coming out in these like post plant.
Mustafa is on his ass.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
he's
not
got
the
him. Is he gonna
timing.
knife him?
Yeah.
Oh, I think he wanted to knife him there. That looked like he was playing with him.
He goes for the teabag.
Goes for a nice teabag
Yeah.
there. Okay, yeah. So 2-0, 2 confident plays. I like the defenders that they did some economic damage there. Augie getting 1, and
But you can really tell.
Robbie
Like,
getting-
look at the buys now, because like Tobias and Kimba, they
Yeah.
opted to keep their specters.
Mhm.
Like I think that's fine and dandy for Mustafa, because he's just gonna teleport in, and then it's gonna be 2 meters away from the head. But
Sorry to
right
interrupt
now
you,
there's
but
it's a weapon
but you-
advantage.
and Joachim opting to go for the scout here.
Yeah.
Didn't want to go for anything more expensive, even though he had money. That's a good wall. Mustafa trying to get cheeky here, get someone out, but
Oh,
and JJ
oh,
opens up the round early by just headshotting Augie. Oh, and
Oh,
that's,
that was such a nice play from Cecilia.
Oh.
Well thought out.
she could have caught them with their pants
Yeah.
down, but they were ready for that. Nice try. And here again, the
Joppe
CEO
with the-
coming from
Rapper.
behind, but this time
This
he
is
has
gonna be a
good
good
timing.
timing.
He has good timing, getting 1 easily. But
Good.
now that's a spike down. They still haven't realized this. Now only will they find out. Okay, well the spike is actually lost here, and he's going to continue doing
He
some
just needs
damage
to
here.
show.
Spike is taken. Will miss the blind.
No,
Oh,
he
never
doesn't.
mind,
Miss
he
the
doesn't
blind.
miss it.
Kimba. Oh no, the reload. Oh, that's such a unfortunate, but really well played.
Really
by,
well played by Johan. That's he did some good damage there and caused some disruption but it's
Yeah.
still a 2 versus 3.
Let's see what they do here. If they commit for B still.
Yep.
I mean, you have Guldskog hiding in the corner, so.
And
he's
now
gonna know,
Mustafa's
oh,
doing his
no.
ultimate here. He's gonna find Joachim
Yeah.
there.
And they instantly smoke him off. That's
Yep.
such a nice coordination play.
Yep. And now Mustafa's gonna come around the corner here.
Yeah.
And Joachim will not be ready for this, really. He's just making all kinds of noise. Never mind. Doesn't even need Mustafa.
Well played with ultimate. Like, Mustafa is really shining so far.
Yeah. Like I mean, he understands that agent. Like everyone's just like.
Yeah.
Just doesn't understand what's going on. And now it's all down to Robin, and that's the person I would want to be on the solo side. Robin checking all his corners with raise nades, or not raise nades, but raise things. And that's going to be 3 people
Yeah,
hiding
Kimba
on the
just
left
shoulder
there.
peeking.
And then that's a good old Counter-Strike trick for you.
Yeah, he needs to go, but he's going to be peeked by 3
and-
people
yep.
straight away. Like, it's.
They're not checking this. They are confident that he has faked this, and
Oof.
JJ will then just find him when he's looking away. JJ coming alive here.
Yeah.
Not just the Mustafa show. JJ finally not being the whore that's just being passed around. Do we want to? By the way, do we want to full screen this or something, or is that? Never mind.
Yeah, we'll keep it as.
Because
as
it's a bit cut on the corners for us because we can't see everything.
Oh right, yeah.
But it's not the end of the world. We can still figure it out.
The good stuff.
Yeah,
we
it's fine.
can't see. I mean, okay. So looking at the scoreboard,
looks
Cecilia
very-
and
yeah.
Guldskog still without a kill. Same with
True.
Dimitar, but otherwise people have.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, I still feel like every round really pushes both teams. It's just that the attackers are just pushing slightly hard right now.
Yeah.
And now they are back to basic bitch guns. Nothing great to. And the attackers obviously have all the guns in the world. And
it happens again. Be
we're
alone.
having a bit of a flashback here.
Yeah.
JJ taking out Augie with a headshot on long. I've seen that movie before, and it ended up with another score
This
for
is gonna
the
Guldskog is
attackers.
gonna peek, and it's gonna
Yep,
be,
and
yeah.
he gets tapped there. That's gonna be a instant. I need a heal, guys. Cecilia also getting caught by Dimitar there.
Dimitar
And
on the scoreboard.
Yep, and that means B side is open. Robin not being able to take down. What's the name of
Tobias.
Tobias? Exactly.
Oh, Joppe
And
again
Joachim,
with
another one with here, and he's just gonna spray into the blind.
Oh, and it doesn't. Yeah,
He
you
gets
can't spray
nothing.
through that bubble, man.
No, because the water thing,
Yep.
that's a special kind of smoke. He's just gonna save the gun? Is Chief Executive Omen just gonna back off here? And Joachim just saying, goodbye, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm hanging on by a thread here, and I'm just gonna back off. And they won't let them back off. See that? That's Mustafa saying, I want to take the guns off you as well. I'm gonna do all the damage I can to your
Oh, I
economy.
didn't see him there.
Nope,
This
he
might
didn't.
be. It's not. He won't expect someone high.
Yeah, but
now, I
Joachim is
think.
hiding around the corner. He'll hear that, which means he's gonna go on a bit of a hunting here.
Joppe gonna bring
Joachim
down.
gonna be. Oh, he did tag him, but he
Yeah.
did not kill him. Olson getting the better of him. Not a lot of health left, but you don't need more health if you won the round.
Okay, so 0-4. Shining star from 5RACOONS.
Absolutely, Mustafa and JJ just shutting down, or just opening up sights instantly.
Yeah.
JJ with an excellent entry fragging there, 2 times in a row now.
So how do you feel about the Tofu Kofu Arvid swap? Has to be a step up. Not to like piss on Arvid, but Tofu has been playing a shit ton of Valorant these last couple of weeks.
Exactly. I mean, yeah, I would say it's definitely a step up. I'm
Yeah.
not sure they'll be so happy with that sub choice.
But then we get drama in the Valorant Bonanza channel, which
Yes.
is never a bad thing.
Exactly, and that's the great thing about us. You're always a winner when you're not playing the Valorant Bonanza.
Okay, so Guldskog.
Except you, Gustav. You're a loser. We
Yeah, I
have
know.
Mustafa here trying to send out stuff. He can teleport that thing. I've learned now. I know what you're doing.
Yeah.
What you can do, Mustafa. Not gonna find Joachim here. He learned his lesson, but has he learned it well
He's
enough?
gonna look up. He's gonna
Be-
look up and see.
Yep, he's gonna find him there. Oh,
Or,
Joachim,
or
do you look
he's
back?
gonna drop down.
Do you look back? Do you look at Mustafa here? Olson getting Eric getting the plant down here, and Johan are there just playing tag in the dark here. Now Joachim will know that Mustafa was behind him. You're a lucky man to not die there.
Oh, Guldskog actually
that's
caps Olsen.
a nice one there, but he's going to be caught by Dimitar. Too many angles to check when you're standing in that kind of position. And now it's
Like it's a
Robin.
nice position to take, but once people know you're there, you're exposed from
too many angles
yeah.
to check. And Cecilia will probably be caught here, right? You won't check
Yeah.
behind you. Nope. Mustafa will just end you, and now it's Robin against everyone. Getting down Dimitar, getting down
oh.
JJ, and now it's some ultimate left. Tries to find someone there, and now he's just hunting them
He
down,
should
but they're
just
just going to be running
teleport
away.
out. Yeah, teleport out. and
Mustafa's
save
playing
the game.
tag with him,
He's
and now
gonna
he's
do it?
Yep, teleport out. No, not enough time, and no one will follow you.
Oh, and they both die. That's actually good
Oh, that's
for the
huge. Good. That's at least something Robin can take away from that.
right.
He kept them around long enough to kill them. Some damage done.
But I mean, this is nice.
Yeah, this
Aim
is
from Robin.
Indeed, just getting the instant tap there on JJ.
Yeah,
And
really.
then- and tries with the ultimate. It wasn't a bad try. I mean, he was shooting in the way of Tobias.
I mean, even though they're not winning any rounds so far, it's 0-5.
Yeah.
It feels like they have glimpses of hope where they really like pour their bechamel on the lasagna of
Absolutely.
Mustafa and gang.
Getting some half buys here. I mean, not half buys, almost a full buy, because not all the armors are there for the defenders.
No.
Attackers are obviously swimming in money. Gonna try this, and this wall seems to be a favorite of Cecilia. And again, JJ opens up the round, but this time critically, Augie gets some revenge back on JJ. But
But
Robin
that's
is
Robin down.
And that's the
that's a
ultimate
good one.
that it puts them to 1 health, right?
Yeah, so they get vulnerable and they're deaf and they know where they are. It's a good ultimate.
Yeah, Augie's intuition was correct, but he didn't get anyone,
Yeah.
sadly.
Now it's a wasted ultimate, but
Yep.
they changed their mind. They're moving towards A now, but that's not
Seems
good
like
for
it.
Goosebumps.
Although the spike is still not really committed, waiting around there seemed to be B. It might still be the option. Dimitar sending out his flashing himself.
Didn't
Excellent.
really land like you wanted to.
Oh, Cecilia, you have a
Oh,
good
yeah.
position here.
Oh, Dimitar didn't spot her barrel.
Oh, now he detected him.
Yeah,
Her,
but I
sorry.
think he thinks she's down below.
Oh, Cecilia, will you be
Oh, no.
patient? Will you get patient? Dimitar, will you check the other corner? Oh, you'll check it at the corner, but Cecilia doesn't get her. But you... Oh, Johan trades back. Augie trades back Tobias. Suddenly, this is now looking like the best round so far for the attackers. For the defenders,
my
sorry.
God.
Oh, and
How did that happen?
Joachim!
What was that?
Oh, you... How could you miss that? And now it's going to be a retake position with Mustafa here, and that's a hill to climb.
Mustafa was like a apple tree with the lowest, most ripe fruit hanging.
Absolutely.
And you didn't pluck them. You could
Joachim
pluck his apples.
Yep, Joachim slip and fell, and Eric just killing off Augie. And now that's a desperation spray if I've ever seen one, but never mind, desperation comes to fruit. And Eric will take that down, but that was a spray and a parade.
Proving that if you shoot long enough at a problem, it disappears.
Absolutely.
But I think that can kick Johan into gear, because that was Mustafa. And he got away with a huge-ass land spray against him, so...
Yeah, and that...
And Augie has some nice placements.
Yeah,
you know,
when his crosshair placement has actually gotten much better, and this was the heartbreak where he...
Oh, that's such a funky play.
And Joachim caught him, but just could not finish him off. Such a close one, because that kill would have been the end, most likely for the attackers. But now the attackers are on 6-0. Pretty comfortable start here, and generally I would say defending is easier, so this might be a bit of a tricky one.
That's gonna haunt Joachim.
Yeah,
like Mustafa was like a...
Oh, we've seen this.
Yeah.
And Joachim just insisting on being on that position. It's not a terrible position, but if they know you're there, you're a very easy target. And Joachim just instantly revealing his position. And now I would drop down if I were you. And he has done that, and he is... Never mind. And now he's going to be hanging on by a thread here. Okay, teleporting away from that. And now Johan trying to gain some ground here. We'll find it, but never mind. JJ will get the better of him. JJ also taking down Robin.
This is a real David Lynch.
Oh, and he's going to be going over to the other side. And does that mean that the spike is going somewhere else? No, they're completely split now. 3 on B, but the spike is going to A's. Are they going to be... Oh, they hear that plant, but Joachim will not peek it.
So many teleports.
Opting to play the safe one. Gets a few taps there, but he still is going up against a real weapon there. JJ on 4. JJ on. Never mind, not on 5 because Augie takes him down. Gets a real weapon. Oh, it does take down Eric. Eric whiffs it.
Eric, what the fuck?
That was a terrible by Eric, but Tobias will finally kill off Augie, ending the Frenchman's spree. But Eric...
Yeah, what was he shooting at?
You're lucky on the winning team. So far, JJ...
Do we get it on the replay?
Oh, nice
That's
headshot.
a nice one. Yeah.
Now look at Eric. Takes him down, gets a real
That's not how you...
That ain't it.
That ain't it.
Alright,
Yeah.
We'll get back to flaming him later. Being at the bottom of the leaderboard.
But I mean, he can't feel too bad about that because they're still up 0-7.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard to flame someone on the winning side. It's much easier to flame on the losing side, of course.
So Tofu with 10 kills, tied with Mustafa now.
Yep, he's really coming alive here. Mustafa now gonna bring out his decoy. Someone will probably fall for that, right? Yep, lots of sprays going out there. And now that's gonna be the real one.
That's not a peek you're about to...
Oh, and he just easily lines it up and shuts him down. Wall coming down from Cecilia. And she does take down JJ. But she does die afterward, but it's some ray of hope here at least that she takes down one of the key players. Because now the plant's going down, they're gonna know that. And now the movements start. Gonna throw out the Roomba. That's a nice little trick there.
Yeah.
Gonna check the corners with the nades. Not gonna find anyone, but you can't blame him for checking that. Ooh, and Johan's gonna meet Tobias there, but Tobias will win that duel.
CEO versus CPO.
Yup, and that was just 6 players to check, or that's at least what it felt like, because you went out and everyone's aim was on you. And Olson finally happily not being at the bottom of the leaderboard at least.
Yeah.
And look at the money for the attackers.
But look at the scoreboard, like Robin with 4 kills so far, Augie with 7.
Yeah.
Robin is not having a game right now, and he knows it. He's painfully aware that he's not having a game right now.
It's rough though, because it's rough being the scorer on a losing team, kind of.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say Robin is playing particularly bad.
No.
Or Augie's playing particularly bad. It's just the team right now is playing bad.
And I feel like, the problem our team had last game when we got eliminated, we got scared shitless every time Michelle died early in the round. And I think they might have a bit of that in this team as well, where if Robin goes down straight away...
The hope is kind of...
Yeah, that's like Aragorn just eating a blade in the Fellowship.
Ah, right, yeah. Boromir, but...
Yeah, I mean, he died, but that's like me going down. But I mean...
Boromir was good. Justice for Boromir. Anyways, they're gonna be coming from behind here. They have pushed far past A, and now Johan and Joachim coming from behind, but they're way too slow on this play. They're already on the site.
Oh, I love this though.
Cecilia just going for the the desperation Rambo spray, and then Mustafa will show up and just kill off two of them.
Like Mustafa makes it look so easy when he's on this.
And Johan's position was good.
Robin takes him down though. This might be interesting.
Still a 2 versus 4. Lots of angles to check. And then that's going to be Robin gone. Mind. It's just too hard to take the side with just 2 players. And Joachim will just probably the smart play of just taking some stragglers. I would guess that they're going to be running off in the spawn site. So I'm not sure they're going to be running out here. Or are they?
It's always interesting to like ponder as well. I think 5RACOONS chose this map, but Goosebumps chose to start as defenders. I wonder what the scoreline would look like had they started as attackers instead. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I always think there is a bit of a like a mind game there. So I prefer starting as attacker.
Yeah, because you can set the pace.
A bit like that. Yeah. I know. I think most people prefer to start as defenders because you kind of get a psychological advantage usually by kind of getting more rounds in.
They need to come to us.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I generally feel like playing defender is easier. Because the responsibility of execution is not so much on you. Having said that, though, in this game, it doesn't seem like it matters with Tofu and Mustafa fragging the way they are. Mustafa, again, going to be teleporting to that little ball, isn't he? There we go. And
that's Robin going down.
Tobias taking down Robin with a nice headshot, and now Mustafa is all over this side. Going to come from behind, going to find Johan. And I don't think he's expecting. He's running with a knife. But he misses and he gets blinded.
That's actually...
That's pretty huge. Lucky for you, Johan. Mustafa had a bit of a sneeze at the moment. And now Joachim he's gone with his ultimate. Probably going to wait out this smoke.
Yeah.
See if he can catch someone off guard. There the smoke is, but he's faced by another smoke. And Johan going to be coming up here, getting Mustafa from behind. Oh! Getting a second, getting a third one. Kidding me? Johan, you're coming alive.
Yeah.
All that diaper changes have finally paid off. And now it's a 2 versus 2. Augie here.
But it needs to happen now, though. Like time is ticking down.
Yep, Augie here. You have a good position. You see the spike. He's gonna hear that. Good. That's a blind that you miss. Gonna start defusing. He checks. Now you know where he is. Oh, that's first one down.
Yeah. Oh, time is ticking down.
But you're out of time. Oh, good try.
But he learned a trick from Robin. Teleports away. Saves the gun.
Yeah, good try. Good try. The bulldog is that skin is so confusing.
Yeah, I know.
It doesn't look like the bulldog. It looks like the you know what's the other? Not the Spectre, the other one.
The Phantom.
The Stinger. It kind of looks like
Stinger.
it kind of looks like the Stinger.
But this is such a nice.
This was so good. That second headshot on Eric was just pure old man reflexes kicking in. And it's being like, I was someone once upon a time. I played COD.
Oh, look at this one. I thought Augie that this haunt.
Okay, yes. You want to get some credit.
It's only going to find Eric, though.
Okay, well.
It's not even going to find Eric.
Oh,
okay,
Eric throwing
he reveals himself.
Big-ass wave. But now the play seems to be A. Bit of a split here, seeing if they can find someone in bathrooms. Robin not going to hit the decoy, which is probably a good idea. Saving some bullets there. And now he's going to be peeking for the real one, but the real one will back off. That weird ball thing, will he throw out again? JJ getting aggressive here on the bathrooms, and that will net him 1 kill on the CEO. Oh, Mustafa, that was a bit of a sloppy spray.
That took a long time for you.
Yep.
But that's Robin down.
Yep. Robin obviously on the sheriff there was hoping for a kill. He should probably move. But that didn't happen. Oh, he does kill Mustafa. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll take his time for a teabag. Who cares about the spike?
Spike planted. Let's go for
Cecilia has a good position there.
Oh, Tobias is so confused right now.
But he will be taken down by Eric. Tobias just going for the like a deer in headlights. Something is hitting me, and just sprays in any direction he can see. Augie does take him down, but Eric will shut down Augie. And that's going to be the round for the attackers.
0-11. Will we see 0-12 before the swap?
I sadly think so, because the money is not on their side. They can't really afford anything great here on the attackers, on the defender side. Coming out with scouts and what I'm going to call the Cecilia gun, the Rambo sprayer. Augie refunding that, going for the what's it called, the Guardian.
I think Robin is in a deep dark hole right now.
Yeah.
He just needs to find like the.
But enough about talk to product. JJ opening up the round by just killing him and sending him back to that hole.
Yeah. Oh no.
And be revived by Cecilia, but that's just gonna be an easy spawn kill.
I mean, they're
Now-
simply too fast. Like the harbor utility and Mustafa being behind them before they even realized the round has started.
Yup, an insult to injury. JJ just opening up an operator on long, which means that if the first bullet does not hit, you are probably dead. And now Gulskog here with his budget operator, but that will not do much in this position. I'm not sure what you're hoping to do here. Now it's just finding. Oh, and he's going to try to knife someone. Oh, this is going to be an
This looks
interesting. Oh, but he does not even get that. JJ quicker with the knife and the teabag to boot. Everything just going the way of the attackers. They cannot even get a knife kill. But very honorable though to
Yeah.
switch to the knife there. Misses the stab though. JJ quicker with the knife.
What a way to close out the half.
Yep.
Do you think we're gonna see 13 rounds in a row or 12 rather, before we get into overtime? I mean, that's what we're hoping for, right? But
that will be probably the greatest story of any Valorant Bonanza game
Right.
match ever, and probably will ever be. If they do a comeback here from 0-12,
yeah.
I mean that would be freaking amazing.
But I mean, they're playing so well on the side of 5RACOONS.
It's so hard to do anything right now against them. But let's see if they can find some glimmer of hope. I mean, everything starts with one round, right?
Yeah, I mean, they have to win this pistol round, otherwise it's over.
Oh, and sending in Jet there to do a quick plant. We'll get the plant off
Augie
critically.
takes Eric down. That's a big, important kill to start off the round.
Yep,
But they
starting
don't.
off correctly here. Dimitar will come in here, do a bit of a panic spray, but
Oh.
gets taken down instantly by Johan. Good start here. Oh, not checking your heaven. Oh, but does
How do you
get some
live?
taps back.
Joppa, how do you
Lucky
live?
there. JJ will take down Cecilia.
Time is
Na-
ticking down though.
And now Mustafa here is going to have to check all kinds of corners to make sure he doesn't die here. And Tobias has been found in heaven. Oh, but now they're starting to go down.
3 versus
One
2
sheriff kill for JJ. Mustafa getting it, and now they all
Mustafa
know
going
they're.
down.
Ooh, he's very low there.
Superban with the frenzy, really locking this round out.
Yup, throwing down a nade just to secure that, buying some time, and that probably is going to be it, right? You want to get this last kill. You're greedy. Oh, I love the greed.
This is what Robin needs. This is
Yup.
what Robin needs. He's like Bruce Wayne now in The Dark Knight Rises, slowly climbing out of the hellhole he's been in for 12 rounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
Superban with the frenzy, really locking this round out.
Yup, throwing down a nade. All right. Journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step, and this is definitely the first one for them, because they have a long way to go. You're going to need a lot of those rounds, Robin, and that's exactly what we're hoping for.
But to be fair though, like a lot of the good shit that Mustafa can do with Euro is kind of negated by the simple fact that they're playing defending side now.
All right, he's not absolutely. He's not as. I mean, the good thing about he can like switch sides quickly.
I mean, he's still gonna do it, but it's a total different game now, pushing into the defenders.
Now they've gained some ground here, deterring the attackers to take the B side, at least from the hookah side. They still. And that's going to be revealing their position.
He's gonna put up
Tobias
the wall.
delaying this just so that the rotations can come in. We'll get blinded, but doesn't matter.
Superban takes down two.
Holy moly!
The two big dicks of the 5RACOON team.
Oh, I would have wanted to see that. And now it's going to be a missed shot from the Marshal, and now he's going to have to go back. Going to hear the plant, will be blinded, definitely deterred from that.
Yeah.
We'll send out a ball. And now we'll take the heaven position, which is probably the smart idea.
But they're just gonna ignore that. Like they know he's on the.
But they must have
Marshal as
seen
well.
the wave and now been like, okay, somebody's up on the heaven, right?
Oh, Superban takes down Dimitar as well.
Oh, he's just on a tear. Maybe he's alive. Maybe this is what we needed. He
Exactly.
needed that one pistol round, the greed of taking down the third kill.
Yeah.
To start him.
They've
You know-
awoken the beast.
Do you know my nickname for Robin?
No.
Throbbin Robin.
Ooh.
And now he's definitely Throbbin here. And now look at this. He doesn't care about the game anymore. He just wants kills. Bam.
And it's such a crisp shot on Tobias.
And that crosshair placement is exactly how you should play this game.
Yeah.
And now and he's just gonna get gunned down by the Cecilia gunning.
And the
Look at that.
teabag.
Oh.
That's so good.
Oh,
I mean,
That gun was made for her.
I'm not gonna jinx anything, but holy shit, this feels like a complete turnaround.
It does, and I just wished it wasn't on 12 because one little slip up means that it can go away. But this is the Goosebumps you want to see.
Yeah.
This is like the. I wish they had only 10 rounds or 9 rounds, because then you have a little margin. You can make a few mistakes, but if you still had the momentum, you can keep going. But now it's. Oh, you just want them to play flawlessly.
But I mean, Robin really pollinated Mustafa and Tofu's flowers there.
Yes, he turned them into meat.
Yeah.
And Johan just trying out his luck with the Cecilia gun. Gonna be getting a few tags on Mustafa there, critically. And Robin, if you only knew... Oh, that's gonna be a dangerous nade. Oh, he sends out the Roomba first. And he's gonna be panicking now, because he's gonna hear that. Robin will know exactly that someone's there.
Oh.
A nice use of utility. We'll throw in the nades, nothing will be found. Mustafa is very low. We'll do some taps, but not enough.
He's down to 22 HP or
Yep. Oh, also nice one.
Oi.
Huge on Augie, but Cecilia guns him down. And now Joachim is going to try to edge his way forward here.
Honestly, I would just switch over to A now. Like, take the teleporter and fucking go.
Oh, and Cecilia, you just made it past him.
No.
Running straight into here. And she's just going for it, doesn't care about any consequences. Will finally be found by JJ, but this is a bit of a mess up here now, because it's a 2 versus 2. I feel like they've thrown her mind around.
But Mustafa is low.
Mustafa is low. So is Joachim, though. And Robin does have a decent position here.
Holy shit, the tensions must be running high.
Oh, Mustafa using that will blind.
Oh,
Robin moving it correctly. Nice! That's a good, important kill. Now it's JJ left. Uses the utility correctly. JJ does get him down. But... Oh,
no,
JJ's switching guns, getting that skin importantly, use Zoomer, and now trying to afford the defuse.
To be fair,
Joachim will hear that. And Joachim will get him right. Not in looking the right way, and critical from Joachim, saving the round.
Game is live.
Game is alive.
That was a scare.
By a thread. He does get away and does save the weapon even.
That's like when the Millennium Falcon is, flying out of an exploding Death Star, and the flames almost engulfing it before it gets out. They're alive now. Like Superoban on 14 kills. He's catching up, like, Tofu and Kimbo on 17.
Yep. He's definitely feeling it right now.
This is one, like, his rooster is
Joachim, please buy
right
armor.
now.
Joachim, buy armor. Joachim, buy armor. You have 3,000 gold. Please. Porque?
They don't have armor in Jadtrask.
That's gonna be really bad. Okay, anyways, let's see what happens here. Johan loves to find a spot. That's a...
But, I mean, that's Kimba going down to less than half HP.
He's
he teleported, though. He teleported.
But... Oh, now we got some heals back from Sage. Okay. And now they are gonna be pushing back here. Going back to the mid here. Nothing's really committed yet. Spike's still just hovering around.
But do you remember, like, the game between Goosebumps and Hokusu? They looked a bit shaky.
Yeah.
And then I think Robin just said, okay, guys, let's play it slow.
Yeah. Slow the game down.
Slow the game down, and this is what they're doing now.
Yeah, they're going a bit more methodically here.
Yeah.
I wonder if they can get into their heads.
Kimba with his Nickelodeon gun.
Yep.
Hiding in the corner.
He does have a good position here if they do decide to go here without a smoke.
But he's aiming like dick level right now. That's...
Yeah, but if they don't check this corner, it's going to be really scary. Come on, do a blind. At least one blind.
Yeah.
Don't let him get these easy kills.
They need to check this corner.
Oh, but they're using this teleport.
And he knows. Yeah.
Yep.
But he has to run through the whole...
And now Joachim will push onto this side here. Will get taken down by Eric. First one down.
Cecilia.
Oh, that's another one down. But Cecilia and
takes
Robin
down Eric, actuly.
And they answer back.
And Robin, that's such a...
Beautiful kill on
Are you
Mustafa.
kidding me?
Beautiful kill on Dimitar, and that's going to be the plant down. That might be just the round. Can you do this on your own, Tofu, my Kofu?
Totally unrelated. I'm just thinking of like big, thick sausages right now. I don't know why, but it's... Suddenly got hungry for some kielbasa.
Oh, and Roggy does take down JJ. We are still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
Tipping the fucking scales, Sad.
Oh.
Tipping the scales.
And
turning
now,
the tables.
The economy is not great on the side of defenders, so I wonder will they go for a one economic round, because they have the rounds to play with.
Yeah.
They absolutely have the rounds to play with. If I were you, I would just do an eco round, which is what it looks like they're doing, except Dimitar. Nice communication there, brother. Eric, though, saying, screw this. I'm buying a Marshall, which, I mean, he still has enough money. to be able to go on to the next round.
Look at the stat line now. Superbomb with 17 kills, Augie up to 11.
And now all the defenders want to do, they just want to do as much economic damage as possible because they know they're probably not winning this round, but they just want to take down as much as possible. JJ does have the ultimate ready from the looks of it, so that's going to be key if he can catch people off guard. Mustafa not being caught by that.
He looked like a silver player for 2 seconds there.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, he's obviously not his fantastic at Valorant, but and Joppe with the pay to win.
Oh, does miss the first shot. That was dangerous.
Oh, and did you see Olsen actually caught him with the Marshall?
Yep, he tagged him. He getting the better of that sniper. Mustafa though, feeling that he does not have the guns for this.
Kimba down to 20 HP, something like
Yep.
that as well. So
there's only that much you can do with a sheriff. Oh, Cecilia!
No,
No,
that's
you'll be
such
caught
an
there, and
unfortunate-
JJ will just find her backhead. That's her down, and the healing gone from the side of the attackers. But Null is not lost yet. We still have the weapons advantage. Mustafa is still down to a hair's breadth. And they will hear the companions joining them, doing a bit of a split here. One going on hookah. They'll destroy this wall. That'll be very loud. And they'll know exactly here. Joachim going quick here.
Oh, he's faking the plant 2 times.
Fake planting.
Oh,
Robin scaring them away with the ultimate. That's going to be a plant down, and now it's a retake position. 4 versus 5, but still critically with the guns on their side. Doesn't get down Tobias. Now JJ will try his luck. JJ does headshot Joachim. And now Olsen is here on his little Marshall in this corner. Augie taking down Mustafa.
And
Augie taking down Dimitar. Now the kills are coming in. Johan finally finding his aim with the operator.
But that's a big kill. That's a big kill.
Yep. And this is what we said. We wanted the defenders to do economic damage, and they definitely have. Never mind. No scoping. Doesn't try to go for the knifing.
But I respect that. I
respect it. And Robin does kill him with a headshot.
These rounds are starting to get real intense.
I would say I know the defenders lost that round, but I feel like they were the winners of that round.
Yeah.
Because they did so much economic damage that if you look on the attacker side, they still don't have a comfortable buy.
But I don't know why, like, Joppe can't, sell that gun. Robin is on 7k. Sell
That's
the
true,
goddamn
actually.
gun.
Yeah, exactly.
Buy for your CO. I know, like, it's, the inverse, but
yeah, I know.
Robin with the big wallet
He should
right
definitely
now.
shout. I mean, unless Johan specifically doesn't. But, I mean, yeah, you definitely should request a gun at that moment. And now Robin will sneak onto this play here. Robin or Johan always trying this this long, no matter what gun he has, pretty much. And Johan just going for a crazy.
Are you kidding me?
Oh wow! Okay,
Robin
JJ,
goes down though. This
JJ
might be
going down. JJ taking down Robin. Huge, and now Cecilia will try her luck. Cecilia will also go down. This is starting to all fall apart here. 3 versus 5. I think this might be the 13th for the defenders. 5RACOONS looking like they're on the edge of the victory. Joachim will have to pull one out of the hat now. Will he find a rabbit?
Oh, that's Kimba going down though.
You'll find one kill. Oh, you'll find another kill. That's huge. Tobias down, but JJ just keeps on killing everyone. That's
no!
Oh, and he does go down eventually. Joachim, you tried, and you didn't get so far though. 5 to 13. At least it wasn't a 13-0. That's what we can be happy about.
Oh, but for 5 good round, that was a real game.
Oh, they kept the fire alive as much as they could. And JJ now topping it with Mustafa. Actually not. We said about home ground advantage.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there's a real case. I'm not trying to introduce any drama. That was a great game. Like, I think everyone played super well. But Tofu Kofu, the sub, topping the lobby. That's gonna be some spicy comments in the Valorant Bonanza channel after that one, I think.
I believe when Mustafa, when he subbed for another team, he was also
the top fragger.
Top fragger, and I know that caused a bit of friction because if you're subbing in someone who tops frag, that does make it a bit sore.
Like the question you have to ask yourself is, would Arvid have top fragged the lobby?
Yeah, exactly.
He's a stable player, but I don't think
my guess
he would.
is no.
Yeah.
So yeah. Well, we can't change the past. That's now what has happened.
Yep.
Unfortunately for the Goosebumps, that means they're going to be out.
No,
they're down to
that's the saving grace.
Sorry,
they're
going to be going down and facing Hokusu, which, if you thought you were out of the fire, you were just into the into the pan.
Yep.
Because Hokusu were looking hot. last week.
They were looking hot last week, but they knocked us out. But, you know, you have to remember, last time these two teams faced each other, Robin's team came out on top.
Yeah.
So now they're facing each other again for the rematch in the losers bracket final.
Yep.
Fuck, that might be the game of the bonanza.
That might be a crazy game.
Yeah.
Because whoever wins that then is what, straight in the final, right?
Straight in final for a rematch against 5RACOONS.
Yes.
So-
5RACOONS definitely looking like the team to beat right now.
Yeah.
With Mustafa on his Yoru, I'm not sure who can overcome that. I mean, it's...
Yeah, I think that's the most lethal. Like, we've seen Michelle do crazy stuff on Jet and Reyna and Chamber, especially when we knocked out Harris' team.
Right.
But I think Mustafa on Euro is the most lethal player-agent combo
Absolutely. I think
at the
so
office.
Too. I think if we ever in the future start to ban agents...
That's going to be
that's going to be a
perma-ban.
staple ban against Mustafa. I can't imagine anyone letting that through. Any other takes from this game? I think...
Like, one of the takes is definitely that Guldskog had a rough start, but then he really started showing up.
Yeah.
I think Olsen is the unsung hero of this game, because if Olsen isn't playing Harbor, putting down, you know, walls and water and shit everywhere, Mustafa can't do half of what he did on Euro. It's dependent on, like... So I think even though Eric didn't get like 40 kills this game, you can't underestimate how much he did for his team, especially on attacker side, with all the bullshit that Harbor can throw out in 2 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, something was critically wrong with the defenders, with the defending side for Goosebumps there, because they were, I mean, to not able to grind out at least one round
has to feel like
that
shit.
is, I mean, either the agent picks that you had or the placement of players.
Yeah.
Something there. We have a cheeky JJ coming out here. In the corner of my eye, who is sneaking in here, being the top fragger as a sub. We were just talking about how that might not be the most...
Can I ask the question that everybody's asking themselves right now?
Yeah.
How the fuck did they let you sub?
So I saw for Arvid before. So technically it was still within the rules, because I already did sub exactly for that character.
Technically, yeah, keyword here is technically.
Yeah.
I mean...
The thing is that But I played also outside of my own range of expected.
I thought I knocked you out. I knocked you out of the bonanza weeks ago.
Exactly. No,
And you, to be fair, you look like shit then. But you've been playing like 200 hours.
Yesterday I played a game and I got
back
30,
from the
I
dead.
got 35 kills.
Yeah. We have the undead Colombian.
I can't die.
Jesus.
Can't get rid of me.
You can't kill that.
Coco
Can't kill that which is already dead, right?
Can't get rid of me.
But it does really raise the question that whoever subs, or rather, if Arvid is back for the next game for 5RACOONS, do they look as scary?
I mean, you can't underestimate the combo of Mustafa and Eric. On those agents.
But, I mean, okay, Eric had a pretty quiet game here. Sure, he had his utility and all that, but in the end, it comes down to clicking heads.
Yeah.
If we don't have JJ's fragging, if we put in Arvid's fragging instead,
I think it's a much closer game.
Can they rely? Because we did say Mustafa, he's not unkillable demon that we thought he was. He can go down. Yeah,
especially when he starts, flipping around with his abilities too much.
Yeah.
So, he can end up in a situation where he doesn't even have his gun out because he's too busy doing stuff.
I do wanna mention something defending me, sort of.
Okay.
The last game that we saw, what is Robin's team? What's it called?
Goosebumps. Oh, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, no, but because the last where they beat Hokusu, I was in it as well, and I got like 25 kills that game.
Were you playing for Goosebumps?
For Goosebumps.
Yeah.
So I think
you're a true mercenary. You don't care. You have no affiliation.
I am actually a Mandalorian.
Maybe you're actually just a sub.
GG, actually, you can take my spot for a while. I need to run out and fix the thing. Oh.
I need to head out too, actually, early, because I
just want to say, my argument is basically, both the teams look scary when I'm part of it, and if we take in consideration that maybe they're not included, we saw that with Goosebumps. The same is going to happen with RACOONS. So in a sense, is it that much to say that they looked as bad, not because necessarily I was in the other team, but maybe because I wasn't in their team.
Right, yeah.
Like the beginning. You get what I mean?
I get what you mean.
There's an argument there to be made, and I think it'll be told when I'm actually not involved at all.
Yeah, that's
when the real...
That's I'm curious, like in the next game when the 5RACOONS play.
And the next game, because, what's it called?
Because if you look at the scoreboard...
Goosebumps is still in it, though. They have to play Hokusu, maybe...
Exactly,
again.
but the next game the 5RACOONS play, meaning the finals...
The finals,
yeah. will they look as scary? Because if you look at the scoreboard right now, it does. I mean, without if we remove your scores and if we think how much Arvid would have gotten, I'm not so convinced that you guys take this game. So I'm thinking whoever meets 5RACOONS in the finals
may have an advantage.
We'll see.
But
We'll see
I
what
want to
happens.
see. I want to see. Let's say Hokusu passes, and then Goosebumps plays Hokusu again. Let's say they play without me. Will they be able to? Because I feel like I was an important factor in that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And it all depends on how Joachim performs. Because unfortunately, in this one he didn't perform as well.
But the scary thing about Hokusu, the scary thing about their team is that anyone on their team can pop off. They have like 5 players that are just like, yeah, today I'm the scorer, and Alex. But yeah, they have 4 potential players that can all pop off, and apparently Alex is like the brain behind everything.
Yeah, that was. I also when I heard that the other day, I was like, what?
Yeah, he's not the brain behind anything.
Exactly.
But you know, I guess.
It's all Path of Exile.
Yeah, it's all the
knowledge
path
from
of exile. Yeah. So, but we're gonna be rounding off the cast here. I need to actually run today.
Go. I'll take us out of the stream.
Yeah, cool. Thanks all for listening. Thank you all for joining us for today's cast. Join us on Thursday for next one. See you guys. Peace. There we go. Yeah, that stopped streaming. Cool. Stop streaming. First one.